Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here. I wanted to do just a little bit of a free-form, not ABC Family discussion video on what this recent Power Rangers Hasbro news could mean for the future of Power Rangers, mainly in the universe aspect. So if you didn't know, brief summary, I've done this multiple videos where I talk about this topic, but there is news that Jonathan Entwistle, who is overseeing the movie, is going to be overseeing a more shared Power Rangers TV and movie universe. And I thought it could be interesting to discuss a couple different aspects of what this means for the future. Now, first and foremost, I want to talk about what does this mean in terms of connectivity? How exactly are they gonna do this, and how connected will they be? Now, this could take a couple different routes. As I mentioned in previous videos, we don't know if they're gonna do live action or animated or both. You know, I don't foresee them having the movie cast and then doing a TV show with the movie cast. You never know. But I just don't see that happening. I'm not sure if they did live action, how they would do something else, maybe another live action show that could be connected to it in some way. But again, you never say never. I mean, especially if they were to go on a streaming platform, you know, maybe they only intend on doing one movie and they want to springboard it into the TV shows, but I don't see that happening. But that's certainly not outside of the realm of possibility of having the movie and then some sort of live action show connected to it. Now, another option is animated, which is something at first I was thinking, well, that'd be kind of weird to have an animated show connected to a live-action movie. But then I happen to think there's several different franchises, especially in recent years, that have their big theatrical movies, and then they have a show on the air that's directly connected to it. It's about the main characters of the movie, but when they come out with the next movie, you don't have to have seen the show. Like, the first one off the top of my head is the How to Train Your Dragon movies. You know, they did the trilogy of movies, but they also have the Netflix series that take place with the same characters and stuff between the movies. But like, if you go to just watch How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3, you don't feel like you missed anything. And that's obviously a little bit of a different story because both of those are CG animated, so there's, you know, a nice synergy between that and there's no confusion. But it's not outside of the realm of possibility of them doing a movie and then, like, live action, and then the animated show is about the same characters, just in an animated style, and then you do Power Rangers movie 2, movie 3, and, you know, maybe it's enhanced a little bit if you watch the show, but there certainly wouldn't alienate the audience by making it must-watch. So that's not outside of the realm. This is also kind of a weird example, but because there's no movie on the horizon that I know of, but Big Hero 6, you know, also not live action, but it was 3D animated, and they later did a TV show that was 2D animated, which is airing right now. But as far as I know, there's no plans for Big Hero 6 2. I don't remember if there is or not. But regardless, and also it's still both animated, but they do look different, you know, in a significant way, at least for me. So I'm saying that's not outside of the realm of possibility they could do something like that. And they, you know, the guy, Jonathan, did tweet like he's looking forward to a more connected universe, so it definitely sounds like they really want to have it be connected. And I'd be curious to see what form that takes, especially if they do multiple TV shows, because there was that recent article they said looking at multiple different avenues, and if there's multiple different ones, will they all be connected? You know, I think what I would maybe like to see is, like, whatever the main show is or their main project related to the movie, obviously you have it be really connected to the movie, but then if you have other projects like another animated show or whatever, have it kind of loosely connected so it all feels like you're watching some bigger story, but you kind of focus on the main one so you don't get too lost in the weeds or get too confusing. But I think it's really exciting they're thinking that way, and I think there's lots of different possible avenues that they could take it with this, whether they have all of them super connected or only a few of them super connected. I think it'll be really interesting to see for sure. Something else I wanted to discuss in regards to this is, what does this mean for the current Power Rangers universe? Does that mean it's getting rebooted and wiped out? Wipe them out. All of them. Like, what does that mean? It means prequel memes. No. But what I was thinking about this is, honestly, I just want to see a good story. So if Hasbro wants to start fresh with a new universe for this movie and TV show, or movie and TV shows, and have a clean slate, I'm 100% on board so long as the storytelling's good. Because as much as I love the PRU we've built, we've been in such a stale state with the show, I just want to see good storytelling. So if you can offer me some great storytelling, but you're going to be refreshing a little bit, that's fine with me personally. I know that'll probably upset some people because, again, I love the PRU too. But if we continue the comics, that would also be okay, like continuing the main PR multiverse within the comics, and this is comics, and then you know, the new show is kind of the new Hasbro universe, that would be okay too. That way you still keep that alive a little bit, but you're allowed to start with your own new thing as well. And I think the beauty is that with Power Rangers more so emphasizing the multiverse actually in recent years, both in the show and in the comic, that even if I almost said Hasbro, if Hasbro's Power Rangers new movie connected TV universe thing is its own clean slate, it would be canon to a Power Rangers multiverse. So like, I wouldn't be too worried about that, especially since they know the popularity of some of the mmpr stuff and the mmpr actors, and if they ever want to take advantage of that, and if they want to reboot, they could still connect the two. And the rumors about the movie also have them traveling in the past to previous Ranger teams. So it's very possible this also isn't a reboot, like a full-on new universe, that it's just going to be like a soft reboot where they're just looking at things from a different angle. But I don't think the Power Rangers universe as we know it will be going away completely. And like I think that it could go just that they're going to be connecting a little bit more and connecting their new stuff to the old stuff a little bit, or they could go in an entirely new new direction, but connected to the old universe via the multiverse. I think that's what that could mean there. But either way, I think it's exciting news, and I like the idea, no matter what form the connectivity takes, that they're really thinking about it in this big scale and keeping the brand connected and appealing to more people, and I think it's pretty exciting stuff. But what do you guys think? How do you want to see this be connected? What are you excited for or not excited for about this news? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps, and ring the bell to get notifications on my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.